Hi there, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to teach you how to do a long tail cast on. Now for a long tail, it can be a little intimidating because you need to make sure that you have the length of your tail correct. Before we get started, it's better to go too long than not enough. I read a long time ago that you should estimate a 1/2 inch to an inch of tail for every stitch that you need to cast on. So today I'm only going to do 10 stitches. It's just a practice swatch, but your pattern will tell you how many stitches that you need to cast on. So I'm going to pull off, I think I've got about a foot here. Because we also need to ensure that we have a little extra to weave in. I like to leave between 4 and 6 inches. And then here I just have some basic double pointed needles. When I'm just working on small things, sometimes I just use them as straight needles. So we'll just ignore that. So we make a slip knot, and a slip knot is just a loop, and then we just feed the yarn through. I have another video on slip knot where I explore it a little further. So we're going to take the needle and we're going to put it on the loop and we're going to snug it up. We want it so that it can move, but not so tight that it's like has a stranglehold, because we have to be able to work back into these loops. So we have our long tail and our slip knot is attached to our needle. We're going to put the yarn into our hand, our left hand, and then we're going to take our thumb and forefinger and put it between, kind of looks like a slingshot, and then we're going to pull it down. Okay, so now you can see a loop here, you can see a loop here. And what we're going to do is we're going to insert up from the thumb, and we're going to come over and we're going to scoop the yarn that's at our forefinger. We're going to drop the thumb, okay? And so now we have 2 loops with 2 stitches cast on here. So sometimes, you'll be midway through casting on and, oh, you dropped the yarn. You can just put it in your hand again. Put your thumb and forefinger in between to spread them out. Pull it down. You go under and up through the thumb. Come over and catch the yarn at your forefinger and bring it through the loop at the thumb. Drop your thumb, and then I put the thumb back in so that we're back at the starting point. And that's all you do. Come over, grab, drop the thumb, and then you stick your thumb back in between. Drop the thumb, and I use the thumb to tighten it up, and then you're back at the starting position. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I went a little overboard, but you can see my estimating. I really don't have that long of a tail. Now this is great unless you need like 300 stitches, and then there's another way to do it, and I'll explore that further in another video where you do 2 strands of the same yarn and you cut one of them and you end up with the perfect size long tail cast on.